Shemai, we've come out for a bit of a walk today, beautiful January day, and we weren't looking for it, but we've spotted something over there, really interesting, just on the edge of the branch over there, and we'll go up and we'll go and have a look. Okay, so we've just working our way into this bit of rough ground here, and there's a tree there. You can see an oak tree that's been really badly damaged by the storms, but we can see out here, standing out like a beacon, this beautiful bright yellow fungus, and this is actually yellow brain fungus, or Tremella mesenterica. You can see there why it's called a brain fungus. It's also called the golden jelly fungus or the yellow trembler, or even witch's butter. You can see if I shake it why it's called the yellow trembler. This yellow brain fungus is actually quite a common one, and it will occur all year round, but it generally comes out and is more obvious after a little spell of damp weather, which we've recently had. And it's found on dead branches of deciduous trees. This is a dead branch of this oak tree that's obviously been battered by the storm. And you can see this branch here's got other fungus on. So it starts initially as like a little small, almost like disc-shaped thing, and then it develops into this irregularly folded, brain-shaped cluster, I guess. And it's usually about 5 centimetres in diameter, but you can see here, if I put my hand against it, this is quite a big example, this one. And you can see that it's, when I touched it there, it's quite wobbly, it's quite sort of gelatinous, I think we'd call it, and it's soft, it's like a jelly kind of thing. And it stands out because it's this bright golden colour. Now in dry weather this would shrink and darken and actually be really difficult to spot. It becomes sort of, well, blending in with the rest of the surroundings. Now the interesting thing with this is that it's a parasitic fungus in that it actually lives off other fungus. It lives off the fungus that decays and sort of rots the wood. So this is eating, in effect, or living off the fungus that is decaying this wood. It's quite interesting. Now the name, the Tremella mesenterica, now the Latin, the mesenterica, it derives from the ancient Greek meaning the middle intestine, and I'm guessing it's because it does look a bit like intestines. Now current research says that it shows that it has like anti-inflammatory and anti-allergic properties. So they're investigating to see if it can be used in modern day medicine. As you would imagine, with fungus such as this, there is legends and lore that goes with it. Now there is one legend that says that if a yellow brain fungus grows on a gate, a wooden gate or a wooden house door, it was a sign that a witch had cast a spell on the family. And the only way to break that spell was to take a pin and push it, a straight pin, and push it through these little jelly-like folds, and that would break the spell. And it's one of the reasons that it's called witch's butter, because of this spell, and it does look a bit sort of buttery. But in Sweden it's said that if you burn it, it will protect against evil. Okay, so there we are, yellow brain fungus. It's not massively common, but if you see this beautiful bright golden fungus, jelly-like fungus on a branch, at least now you'll know what it is, you'll be able to spot it. It isn't poisonous, but it's also, I'm very cautious with fungus and mushrooms. It's better not to touch it and not to mess with them, especially if you're unsure. But there we go. If you're out and about on a gorgeous day like today, especially after a bit of damp weather, hope you find one.